lights up, and then lights up right here where the timer is, and then when whatever time you set for your film to peel apart is, it will buzz. And it's an annoying buzz, but it's definitely a wake up. Take that, peel that apart so you can see it. On the other hand, the manual one, you just have to set it, and when you pull out your film, it'll just be there. You know, it'll just be going, and it'll just make kind of a cling sound when it's done. Now, one other thing to note is that different Polaroids have different functions. For instance, on the 100, you had the different film settings for different grain film, but you also happen to have a setting for the electric eye for, say, for outside, indoors, with flash, without flash, all that jazz. Now, some of them are a little bit more automatic like that, or than like the 320. It doesn't happen to have anything down here. It doesn't happen to have the settings on the top, so you can't. It doesn't. Basically, it's not more manual. Now, to that effect, it does have a speed setting for 3000 and also for 75 right on the top. And it's still a great camera. It's a little bit more automatic when it comes to sensing with flash, without flash, all that jazz. But you can definitely use the 75 for the Fuji FP100C film that's out, because really you're only going a step from 75 grain to 100. Now, on the other hand, let me see, I think I had another one that I wanted to show. Let's see, there's the 320. Alright. You know what? I think I remember what I was going to say now, and it's not about differences in, well, let me show you a difference in one thing. For instance, look at the 230 here, and then look at the 215. Very close in camera models, 215 to 230. However, you will notice, I mean, there's a lot of differences, but main thing to note is, you see right here, it tries to combine the viewfinder and the rangefinder into one. Over here, you've got your range, your view, and all that jazz. And that can change. The other thing is that the swivel down on the 230 and the 100 and some of the others is different than the 215, because the 215 is just standard and doesn't move, and that's how some of them are. For instance, let's see. I know I have another one over here. Well, I thought I did. Well, in any case, let me just point out that. So, doesn't move, stationary. When you put your cover on, it will actually. Let's see. It's 215. It will actually just go right up like that, so it doesn't swivel down inside. That's pretty much all I was getting at. Some Polaroids like the 320, and even some like the 215 also have extra attachments, like Zeiss cover extensions that go on, give you a little bit more targeting ability. As like an extension add-on to your viewfinder lens. Also, this is more for cameras like the 230, but I'll just give you, kind of show you what I mean. But there's also add-on lenses that you can find that go right over the original lens, and they're either, some of them are meant for more of a portrait, like a very special portrait lens, or some of them are just meant to be better lenses in general over the existing ones. Not that I'm saying that the land camera lenses are bad. They're actually pretty good. And then, let's see, I think the last thing I was going to show you was the, unfortunately I can't show you some of the last model Polaroid land camera flashes that are available, just because I'm out of stock right now. But I'll show you some of the standard basic ones for most of the rest. So most of the, let's see, let's put this out of the way for a second. Most of the land cameras actually utilize this flash. This is a Polaroid 268 flash. It has a blue cover, a cool cover, but you can also find clear and white transparent attachments for it, for covers. It would take, it says an M3 bulb, but I've had success with also M2 and M2B bulbs too. Just to show you, this is an M3 bulb. Let's see, an M3, an M2, and the interesting, let's see, I'm running out of space here, the M2B bulbs right here, and they're pretty much the same. The only difference was really, well, I mean, the M2B are obviously blue bulbs. They're more for a different kind of look. If you wanted, if you had a different white balance, you might use them to try and make it more clear and to the point. The M3 are just the most standard. The M2 were actually moreover meant for like brownies and so on and so forth, but they actually work too. So, and there's really not that much of a difference. They're about the same. They have the same bases. I have noticed the M2 sometimes can be a little bit brighter, but I think that's good. In any case, so you just put your, you just take, let's see, you take your bulb and you would put it right inside, and it would just fit right in there. Then you just push it in the lens. However, let me point out that you can always eject the bulb this way, and it just pops out. Now, after that, you'll see there's this clip, right? And this lever, let's pull that. This lever right here would swing this back. Now this is going to go onto the back part of the camera, right where the battery compartment is, and then the top part right here is going to go clip on right there. Let's see, let me get it on there. Alright, and this swivels and everything. Now, the last part is to plug it in. You just clip right there, and you're ready to go. And that's about it. Thanks.